Hi friends, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to school today. Today for our mini lesson, we are going to work on our learning target that says, I can visualize a story in my head. So we talked about visualizing before. Visualizing is making a picture or a movie of what you're reading in your head. If you're looking at a book and the sentence says, the house is blue, but in your head you're thinking, ooh, I'm thinking about my house that might be green and it has windows on it and there's a big tree in front of it. Well, that's great. Great connection to the book, but you're not thinking about the blue house that the book is talking about. So as readers, it's important for us to think about our reading. So we're going to talk about visualizing, and I'm going to share my screen with you because we're going to sing our Visualize song. All right, friends, here we go.
Visualize, visualize, I can visualize. Words make pictures in my head of all that I just read. Visualize, visualize, I can visualize. People, places come alive when I visualize. Visualize, visualize, I can visualize. Words make pictures in my head of all that I just read. Visualize, visualize, I can visualize. People, places come alive when I visualize.
Very good. So when we visualize, we picture something in our head. As readers, we do that so that we can understand the story better. So I have a story that we've already read, The Gingerbread Man Loose at Christmas. And we're just going to do a picture walk to talk about the story elements, our character setting, problem, and solution, to help us visualize or practice visualizing what happened in this story. So when the gingerbread man gets loose at Christmas, we know he starts out at his house in the classroom with his class that made him. And the teacher tells them, we're going to do something nice, right? We're going to make cards for people that are in our community. So they all work hard, they make their cards, and they go out into the community and they give their cards out. They give them to different people like the police officer, the garbage man, the librarian. They even go to the vet, the dentist, the grocer. And as they're out, it starts snowing, so they go home. And what happens? What's the gingerbread man's problem? He had not yet given his card away. Who did he want to give his to? The baker. So he's saying, oh no, I didn't give mine. So his class leaves and he leaves them too. And he decides to go on his own adventure to find the baker. But what's another problem he runs into on the way? He steps into snow. And what happens? His foot starts to crumble. So he makes it to the baker, gives the card to her and says, thanks for helping make me. But she realizes his feet are crumbling because they're wet. They're wet. So what does she do to solve the problem? She decides to give him some chocolate boots, right? And she gives him some extra details to make him feel better. And then he can run all the way home back to school in his boots. And he makes it just in time, where his classmates also are in the process of giving their teacher a big old thank you. And at the end of the story, everyone is happy and everyone gave their cards to somebody special. So we're able to visualize that story because of the details in it, the characters, the setting, where they are, the problem, the what happens, and the solution, how the characters come up with how to solve the problem. Okay? So great job storing that information in your schema, your toolbox of information. Touch your brain and say schema. Very good. We'll continue practicing our reading strategies in our next mini lesson, which will be on Thursday. So great job today, friends. I will see you Thursday for your next mini lesson.